So welcome again to this video as we try to again continue finding the volume in your additional mathematics. So it says the shaded region is rotated through 360 degrees about the x-axis to form a solid revolution. So this guy is rotated. So when it is rotated 360, obviously you are going to have again something because it is rotated 360. Then the equation of that curve is y is equal to negative x squared plus x. Then it says calculate the volume generated in terms of so we want to give it in terms of pi. Like I said, volume in this case is simply given by pi. Then you need to look at the integral, so you look at the upper limit. So in this case 0 to 1, so it is from 0 to 1, and it simply means the value of y that will be raised to the power 2 with respect to x. So volume will be equal to pi. You have 0 to 1. What is y? So y is equal to that, so replace negative x squared plus x, but this should be raised to the power 2 dx. Please, whenever you're finding the volume, don't forget to actually square that. Very important. So now if you look at the volume in this case, so it will be pi is equal to, so first of all we need to expand that one. So when I expand, in this case negative x squared plus x raised to the power 2, it will be negative x squared, that will raised by 2, it will give me positive x to the power 4. To get the middle term, this times that, it will give us negative 2x raised to the power 3. Then the last term, you get this one raised to the power 2, that will be plus x raised to the power 2. So it simply means I have expanded, I have actually expanded that. Well, if you're having a problem, you have not watched my other videos, what you can do when you're expanding that, yes, it's the same, negative x squared plus x, again multiply by negative x squared plus x, then you can start multiplying them. I just use the simple technique where you get the first term, you square it, then the middle term, this times that, then the last term you square it. That is why I got direct there. All right, then from this point, what we are going to do is that you just need to now integrate that. So how do you integrate? So you integrate each term independently. So for example, this one you say plus 1, then you divide by the new power. So let me eliminate that because I'm now integrating. So it will be x to the power 5 over the new power 5 minus this one will be plus 1, so it is going to become negative 2x to the power 4 divided by 4, but remember 2 there 1, 2 there 2, so it will give me just negative x to the power 4 over 2. Then this one plus 1, so it is going to give me x to the power 3 divided by the new power, which is a 3. Then we attach the limits 0 and 1. That's what we mean. Then from this point, we are now going to substitute the upper limit, then minus the lower limit. So the volume is going to be pi, if you notice there. So we start with the upper limit, where there's x we will substitute with 1. So it will be 1 raised to the power 5 over 5 minus 1 raised to the power 4 over 2 plus 1 raised to the power 3 over 3 minus the upper limit where there's x we substitute with 0, so it will be 0 to the power 5 over 5 minus 0 to the power 4 over 2 plus 0 to the power 3 over 3. Of course, I've just written this because all these will give me a 0. I would have just ignored that, but for the sake of teaching you, this is why I'm actually showing that. So volume will be equal to pi in this case. So let me just focus on this because all this stuff here will simply give me 0. So 1 to the power raised to the power 5 is just 1 over 5 minus that would be 1 over 2, and that would be 1 over 3. So what is that going to give us? So you can simply now work out that by simply trying to work out that. Of course, you can use your calculator. That's 1 over 5 in this case minus 1 over 2, and that is going to be plus 1 over 3. And what is that going to give you? So it will just give you a 1 over 30. Of course, when you multiply pi times that, it is the same if you want as pi over 30, and you simply say cubic units. So this is the final answer that they wanted us to get. Thank you so much for watching. So remember, as long as you are dealing with just one curve, the method still remains, in this case has been the DISC method. But you can actually have more. You can actually have two curves, the area between two curves, and rotated. So watch out for that video. I'm going to show you how you can go about that. Thank you so much for watching.